Welcome to the WrestleReacts podcast, episode 2. My name is Chaos, also known as Zach, if somebody else wants to introduce themselves here first.
Sup, y'all? It's RTS2K, also known as Ryan. How y'all doing tonight?
My name is Johnny Mayhem, otherwise known as Johnny or John. How's it going, guys?
What's up? My name is Dylan.
And introducing our amazing guest here, we have a best friend of ours who is a big fan of New Japan, might I say. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Wolfman, and I am glad to be on this podcast here tonight.
This took us 3 tries, guys. This took us 3 tries.
Yeah.
Bear with us here.
Take three.
Take
Just get a quick
3.
round of
Feels like
applause.
4.
Dylan,
Was it 4?
What?
Now I feel like it's 4. All right. Anyways, let's just kick off with the banger that happened on Monday Night Raw. We had Rey Mysterio come out with the amazing Lucha World Order. Here we go.
LWO.
Latino.
God.
Thank you. LWO shirt. And he's talking about what happened at WrestleMania. Dominic comes out. Finn Balor returns, which Dylan said that he returned at SmackDown, but I don't think that happened. But he came here on Raw after the huge surgery that he had after the match at WrestleMania against Edge. Banger match, by the way. Welcome back, Finn Balor. Dominic got Rey Mysterio with a big punch for Finn Balor to pick up the coup de grace win for Finn Balor's return. GG's on that. What happened after that? I believe it was it the women's tag team championship match? Oh, wait a minute. No, Lita got attacked backstage, which led to Becky Lynch figuring out who did it, and she blamed Raquel and Liv Morgan, which were the number 1 contenders tonight. But Trish Stratus came in to help Becky Lynch defend her tag belt since Lita couldn't do it.
Which then?
Somebody else wants to talk about that match.
I'll talk about it since I am the new guest. Becky Lynch basically had to team up with Trish Stratus. I think it was against Liv and Raquel, right? I think that's correct.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Liv and Raquel.
Liv and Raquel. And of course, as we saw, I think it said that Liv and Raquel are now the new champions. Correct?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yeah.
And now, after the match, which was probably one of the most shocking, but I think it was a very great, sway from Becky Lynch getting back up to her feet as Trish Stratus had a look of, I guess, rage. And then, here's the thing. I didn't even realize that Trish was gonna, well, I'm just gonna say, she turned heel on Becky Lynch. Trish Stratus with the meanest chick kick I've seen since she's come back, right to the face of Becky Lynch, and I honestly love the heel turn, and I think it's going to be a great story.
All right, now hear me out on this, and I didn't mean to cut anybody off, but the way that it kind of ended with Liv Morgan rolling up Trish Stratus, that could have been a strategy for Trish Stratus to be like, okay, here you go, have the championships type thing, as in passing it over to them on purpose. But congratulations to Liv Morgan on finally winning the women's tag team championships with Raquel Rodriguez. That was a big step up in Liv Morgan's career, and I'm hoping to at least see Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus go at it in Backlash, or at least make it like a 2-on-1 handicap with Lita and Becky Lynch versus Trish. That would actually be a banger. Who wants to talk about the next match? Anybody remember what the next match was?
Wasn't the next match the triple threat?
Oh, yes!
For the women's championship?
It was either the triple threat or the Bobby and Bronson.
It's like the tag match.
I think it was Bobby and Bronson.
Yeah.
Bobby and Bronson. Go ahead and talk about it, John.
Dude, Bobby and Bronson, to me, it was a good match. Like I enjoyed it. I understand that it was supposed to be not really a squash match, but more like a time waster basically, because they were trying to I know they were trying to smash matches together in that 3 hours that they have. But man, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. What'd you guys think?
Honestly, I feel like it shouldn't have ended as a double count out because Bobby and Bronson, well, the beginning of the match was a little bit stiff with a tiny bit of botches, but other than that, they were pulling off bangers. But I wish it ended in a double count out. What do you think, Dylan?
Well, I kind of liked how they did like the double count out because I see they trying like still push up Bronson Reed, and while like who he's facing like Bobby Lashley, and probably was it probably the way that they were trying to book it. They didn't want like neither men to get like pain because like they're trying to like build both sides. That's what I think of it.
I mean, it could be a great rivalry in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, do you want to talk about what happened next with the triple threat? Actually, before you say that, I want to get into this. I think I missed a match.
It was a
I think
tag
because
match.
Jey Uso had a match on Monday,
It
right?
was a tag match, I guess. Alpha Academy versus the Usos.
Oh, for some reason I totally thought this was SmackDown. Um, yeah, we had Alpha Academy versus the Usos. That was a pretty banger match. Ryan, you can go ahead and talk about it.
I guess you know what? I ain't even gonna try and lie. I kind of didn't really watch Raw. I was in and out of it.
How dare you?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try to make up an excuse.
How dare you even try like that? Anyways, Wolfman, why don't you talk about that tag team match?
Me, moi?
Moi.
Well, this is what I'm honestly gonna say. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but Otis,
My God.
he got that W Grizz. I'm not gonna lie. Now, no, listen, I know it was a joke match. I know people would say, "Oh, it's meant to be funny," but I feel they
Mhm.
could actually make a very serious gimmick out of Otis. Because listen, Otis might be a
Who?
big boy, and we all know that, but I feel he could honestly be a great powerhouse in the division. And maybe, just maybe, something that I'm wishing for is a Chad Gable single run.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I've
think
been praying
that's
on.
yeah.
Like,
We're
ever since they tried to do the whole Shorty G thing back in like 2016, 2017, wasn't really working out because they changed his gimmick. But he's a great wrestler, no doubt.
Agree.
great wrestler, dude. I think honestly, I was telling Zach this. Like, if they push him right, he could easily be the next Dolph Ziggler. Like, if they push him right,
Or hell, from
Dolph
what,
Ziggler in his prime, let I rephrase.
yeah,
or from what
and
people,
do it the right way too.
or from what people are stating, they say, I think it's like a very stereotypical answer, but people are saying he could be like the next Angle. What I think it would be cool is like if just a possibility if they brought back Angle for him to be in his corner and like train him and basically
So
give him the
that that was a rumor for a while. But whenever Alpha Academy was a thing, or not Alpha Academy, American Alpha was a thing with Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. So that whenever Kurt Angle got into the Hall of Fame, that was the plan was to have him come in and start a new team Angle with Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. That was the original plan, but then that got scrapped, and Jason Jordan ended up doing his own thing. America Alpha got split up. So I'm like, dude, this sucks. Like, why would they do that? And then again, what did you expect? It's a Vince call. So that's
Oh
what
yeah.
I was like. You had a perfect chance to make money,
Mhm.
and in that was the original plan for Kurt Angle to retire is to have do that match, but instead now because all that got scripted or all that got scrapped, uh, he had to go against Baron Corbin for his retirement match. So that I was like,
It was
man,
kind
that
of
sucks.
embarrassing, not gonna lie. I forgot to mention, even though we just talked about the Usos versus Alpha Academy, we also had a segment from Cody Rhodes before that.
Oh, can I please talk about it? I need...
Go for it. You're our guest.
Listen, I don't care what people say. There is a still possibility that Cody can beat Reigns, damn it. Because listen, we all know that Mania was Cody's moment. And I think we can all
Yeah,
agree it was. But the
Yeah,
Yeah,
way
definitely.
they're
definitely that
building
too.
it,
We had
the
that
way they're
wrestling one.
building it with this Brock thing, I think they could honestly capitalize because the whole thing that they're basically doing is, I think, it's like to build sympathy for Cody because he got attacked by Brock in an unfair chance to get his win back against Roman.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
Wolf, I have a question for
Yeah.
you since we're on that. So do you would I don't know. I might have a second opinion on this, but do you think it would be entertaining if Cody they build up this match for Cody to win the championship at SummerSlam? And then do you think that it will be entertaining to see Cody win the championship at SummerSlam? Or if not that, another rumor I heard was them building up Cody for one whole year again, and actually having him win the title at WrestleMania
This
40.
is
That's what I
this is what I fear if they took that direction. People would get dragged out because it wouldn't be entertaining dragging him out for a whole year because he already did that build. It was a perfect setup in the beginning because when he came back, he had that star power. He had that feeling that nobody
yeah
had. And when Mania
yeah I
came,
agree on
I was more shocked that they pulled the trigger with Roman. And listen, I get it.
that. Yeah,
WWE wants the numbers because it looks better for the company. But if Cody won, dude, people would have had so many other opinions about the match.
I
People,
don't see that's why I'm like I don't see how you don't see Cody as numbers. That's where I'm like, wait, what?
I
Like
feel like
why
if
didn't he not?
Cody would have won the belt, it would have been a lot easier to gain more viewers and more because
Yeah,
the only reason they put Roman Reigns, keeping the Universal, whatever they call it, undisputed belt, sorry,
yeah, it's fun.
is just to hit the
yeah.
1,000 days, and that's it. Then and there, what else are they supposed to
That's
do? But
literally it. Literally it. Yeah. That's the
it's
only
bullshit.
reason. That's the shocker. Is that's the only reason.
And this is also I'm gonna say, people are still cheering for Cody. People still adore
So yeah.
Cody.
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't they?
definitely. Exactly. Great wrestler, pulls off banger promos.
Like
Dude, why wouldn't how can you not like how could you seriously hate Cody?
I just
I
also
love how
feel
even though I only said the Cody segment, everyone's going off on Cody versus Reigns again, even though we talked about it last week. But go ahead, we have plenty of time.
but I'm new. Thank you. I wasn't here last time.
Sorry. Oh
But
my god.
it's the crazy factor of this is that I think Cody was ready. I just don't think WWE knew that he was ready. That's the
No,
big problem.
I think he was ready. I think it was a Vince call that he wasn't ready. And I think Triple H knew he was ready. And because again, we talked about this in episode 1, Vince had control of night 1 or night 2, and because of that, like it sucked. Like it legit took his moment away.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Let's get back into the Raw part of this section though.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes basically came out, did his segment, talked about, or quote unquote, what do you want to talk about? And he
yeah.
talked about how Brock Lesnar attacked him last week on Raw, which was the worst Raw in the history of 2 decades. And he challenged Brock Lesnar to a match at Backlash. So we're going to see if he accepts it next week. If he does, cool. If he doesn't, well, I guess Roman Reigns isn't going to be the next one.
now
Um,
I'm excited about that.
now this is the thing.
yeah, me too.
I don't think people are realizing. I've seen so many things on Twitter. I know some people don't use Twitter. I do. Sue me. But people have been saying that Cody should pull out a fire table and do the spot he did in AEW with an inverted suplex into a
No,
crossroads.
Oh
no,
And
because
you
no.
want
one,
to know
he
what I
botched it
said?
himself.
And you want to know what I said? I said, "Do you know Brock? Brock wasn't having it with like Dean. So why would
True.
he do it for Cody?"
That is also true too. Like whenever he had Brock had his match with Ambrose, Like Ambrose said, he was stuck with pure laziness because he's like, I want to pull out chairs. I want you to put me through to all these tables. No, no, I want to do 3 F5s and finish it. What? It's
Yeah,
just
I heard
like,
about that. That's crazy.
Sucks.
Uh,
But
all right.
no
Next thing
discredit to
that.
Brock.
Oh,
Brock is a legend. Brock is a legend of the business.
yeah, he's pretty good. Going
Yeah, he's
off of
pretty good.
that, he's pretty good. We had a segment where Damage Control was going to go talk to Adam Pearce. Bailey wanted an opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship contender spot,
Ooh.
but instead Dakota Kai and Io Sky went off on her, saying that they deserve to get a Raw Women's push. That's what Bailey wanted to go talk about, and Io Sky had a triple threat against Michin, or Mia Yim, that some people like to call him,
Oh
and Piper
God.
Niven, aka Dewdrop. And Io Sky obviously picked up the win, that triple threat, becoming the new number one contender to face Bianca Belair. Will it happen at Backlash or will it happen at a different pay per view? I don't know. But I mean, in my honest opinion of this, I don't see Io Sky. I had this conversation with John even during Raw because I totally forgot about this. But
yeah,
Dakota Kai and Io Sky botched a lot of WrestleMania, and Io Sky is still trying to work her jitters off of being on the main roster. So I feel like it's not her time yet. So I
Yeah,
think Bianca's gonna retain.
yeah.
Now,
Here's my bad. Sorry.
yeah, no, you go,
Oh no,
Dylan.
let
I've talked too much.
let Dylan talk.
All right, but here's what I see. You know, I'm seeing like a breakup between Damage Control, like during the draft probably, and that's like, and then when Io get her title shot, she probably not gonna win that one because like the breakup with Damage Control and stuff. But good for her that she's getting a title match because like she needed something. Her and Dakota needed something after, especially after what just happened at WrestleMania and with the botches. And no, it's not really the first
My question
time.
is, are
Oh,
they? Oh, my bad.
it's okay. But it's like not
Go ahead.
really the first time she did all those botches. What? Okay, I'm gonna taking this back a little too far. In like Survivor Series War Games, it was like a corner move to Bianca, and Bianca was sitting, and she was struggling to hit that double knees, like up, and she was just struggling. She got stuck on the cage on top.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I remember that
yeah,
spot.
bro.
right.
Oh
And she was struggling. It
Jesus.
took like 5 attempts.
That's funny.
But yeah, say what
Feels
y'all
bad,
had to
man.
say.
Dylan is calling out Io Sky that she's a bad wrestler.
Not saying she's bad. She just like,
Calling out Dakota Kai right now.
well, oh no.
You
Oh.
need to call me. Um. Anyways, um, that got out of hand. But I think I don't know if they're gonna go for a full breakup of Damage Control or not, or they're just gonna say screw it and wait for the draft to just like split them up and make it like that.
Mm.
I don't know what's happening, but either way,
Mm.
whatever happens,
Another,
happens.
another thing too is, do we even still know if Bailey's actually leaving? Like, that's the thing.
Oh.
We saw
Yeah,
her.
we had that
We
conversation
saw
last week.
her. At, yeah, but that's the thing. We saw her at what you call it? Yeah, we saw it at Raw, but like at the same time, we still don't know, man. Like she can still show up at
Mhm.
shows and still be like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah,
out."
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what Damage Control's plans are. All we remember is that tweet from Bailey talking about the fucking love story ending.
You couldn't, but not,
So we'll see what
I mean,
happens
and plus,
there.
Zach, also you mentioned on Raw whenever Bailey did come out that you can see that she was definitely pissed off about something.
Yeah,
Like
she
it kind
was
of seemed like
angry, dog. I don't know
but
what was going through her mind.
seemed like he was angry
mhm,
because due to frustration
yeah,
backstage, maybe something with lighting
yeah.
team. Like, what are we doing?
But I could
Uh-huh.
definitely see, like, I could definitely
Yeah.
see like Bailey leaving, like right after the draft. I could see that like happening.
She probably won't
I'm
even be in
scared
the
about
draft.
that.
Yeah,
I'm scared because I'm a huge Bailey fan.
And also, this is what I'm honestly gonna say about the entire damage control thing. I feel it's honestly a great idea. I feel at the beginning we all thought this was gonna be a revolutionary group.
mhm,
But as the year went on and as the story went on, they're just the new Riot Squad. I'm sorry.
Since Riot Squad actually knew how to wrestle.
And hey, you don't
Oh.
disrespect my mother like that.
Wait,
I'm a big Io fan.
Which one's your mom?
Io.
I know.
Io.
Oh my god.
What you mean by that?
No, don't worry about it. What were you gonna say?
What I was gonna say was I feel Io. I also agree that Io isn't ready for a world championship yet. She came to the main roster in 2021 or two. One or two. One was SummerSlam.
One. Wait. Two.
Main
Two.
roster. Yeah, main roster was 2.
And I agree with the whole botching thing, and I just feel the damage control thing has to die down before like any of them get their solo runs yet. Like to the extent.
For real.
Anyways.
Let's end it here with the main event of Monday Night Raw: Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens, and what felt like Kevin Owens was gonna win because after multiple frog splashes, Swanton bomb, his pop-up power bomb, he tried to go for a stunner, failed it, but one Samoan spike, just one tiny spike, ended Kevin Owens into a 3
I'll
count.
save my opinion for last because I have a rant.
All right, I want to hear from Ryan first because he hasn't been talking much.
All right. So this I was able to watch. So I guess with this whole, I kind of agree with you that Kevin should have won the match to get the revenge of last Saturday of when they attacked him when Sammy was for some reason still trying to convince Jay that uh, the bloodline's going to crumble, and everyone knows that already. So I don't know why he's still trying, but yeah, and I'm just still trying to understand. Like, yeah, I guess they need something for Riddle to do, but I don't. He doesn't fit. It doesn't fit with me.
Here's my thing, right? I don't, Wolf Kid, did you want to
Oh
say your
no,
thing
we'll
first
save me
before I
for
go?
last. I'm gonna.
Oh, all right. We're gonna save him for dead last, but here's my thing. So after Solo beat Kevin Owens, obviously Sami Zayn and Matt Riddle came out, helped him beat up the Usos and Solo Sikoa. That's the way it ended. But my thing is, if they're gonna try to build up Matt Riddle like they used to because of conversations that have been happening, I think it'd be cool to see the Bloodline, aka the Usos and Solo, versus Sammy, Kevin, and Matt Riddle. I think that would be a great 3-on-3 tag team match. They can settle their differences, and we don't have to see those people face each other ever again. That's all I have to
My
say.
opinion. I just hate how they like pushing Solo Sokoa. It's like they make his finisher look like Small Smite look like the best finisher. Like nobody could kick out after a one. It's like it's so amazing, and like I don't like how they do it. It's like they treat it like how they treated the end of the days, where nobody could kick out of it. And
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
but it's kind of like dumb. It's like they try and like push him like a big, like tough, like powerhouse of the bloodline, even though like the stuff he do doesn't really act like how they trying to push him. That makes sense.
John, you got any words to say?
No, I'm good.
Is everyone done?
Probably.
Do I have my moment?
Yeah.
Go off.
Okay.
Go off.
Let me go back to the night that. Okay, first off, I
Let me
loved
go back to
I
1999.
I loved Solo Sikoa when he first showed up. I think his debut was probably one of the best decisions ever at Clash at the Castle against Drew. What I
I'm not gonna
don't
go back to that moment.
like is him being in every single Roman defense. And this is my issue. Is the,
We're going back to Cody and Reigns. I'm calling it.
yes, we are. It's the fact of one Samoan spike to a guy that took how many? Only 2 Superman punches. Had the assistance of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Lost to that. And the fact that Solo took the belt from what's Brody's kid's name? I'm sorry.
Sami Zayn and Kevin
No,
Owens.
no. Brody's kid. Brody's kid in the crowd.
Oh, Brody Lee Jr.
Really, Jr.
His son was in the crowd, and that's who Cody gave the belt to. Solo
Yeah.
stole the belt from a child.
Well,
A
Yeah.
child.
Yep. He really did. That's funny
And
too. He
and
really
the
did.
worst part is that Roman won. And the only thing that I felt after watching Mania was Solo better get his fucking ass kicked one day. I'm sorry. I hate Solo. I hate Solo with every single
Get your
bit of
fucking
my
head kicked
body.
in.
You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in.
I'm gonna add that to the next podcast.
Anyways,
But yeah.
that's my rant. That's my rant about Solo.
Do I feel like Solo deserves a title yet? No. But is he working on it? Yes. I feel like, in my opinion, and I understand the whole family thing, but you don't have to be exactly like Umaga. You weren't even Umaga back in NXT, dog. You were doing your own thing, and then whenever you come to the main roster, you act like him, and it's driving me
about the
insane.
Umaga part, he
Loved
was
Solo.
literally a street fight champion. He could have kept that gimmick. I like the street fight champion. Could have kept that gimmick.
That's what I'm saying.
And now he think Umaga.
He doesn't need to be a quote unquote
That's not
enforcer.
even your father. Let's start there. Like, I get he related to you, but that's not even your goddamn father. If you want to be inspired by something, just like be Rikishi. Hey. Like,
For real.
yeah, but that's all I gotta say.
Alright, is that the end of our Raw talk here?
Yup.
I guess.
Alright, the best part about this podcast.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking
Moving on to what people are calling the rumors section here of WrestleReacts. I think I'm just gonna kick this off here and there. I'm gonna talk about Endeavor because this is really confusing me. So, last week I covered Endeavor taking 51% of the company and only 49% is going towards WWE and all their creative decisions. Let I remind everybody that's listening to this, and especially the people that are in here, Endeavor and WWE with the UFC are just shareholders. It does not mean fucking John Cena is going to go to UFC, and that does not mean fucking Patty Bimblett is going to be a WWE superstar. That is not happening. They are sharing money. But going into the money, I found out recently that Vince McMahon had nothing to do with the Monday Night Raw that happened last week, aka the Raw after Mania. That was all Endeavor's decision, which is kind of weird to me. The only reason why I found that out is because Vince McMahon only takes 18% of the company of Endeavor. He's still in creative with Triple H. Yeah, they let that slide, but he only gets 18% of control, which means that yeah, he can throw in like, hey, I want to do this and this. They can either agree to it or not, but majority of it is going to be a not. And he's only making $3.4 million being in that position when he's made a lot more, because he back whenever Vince McMahon took over this company from his father, he's got it sold for $1 million, but now he's sitting in the Endeavor's position with only 3.9 million, which I mean, yeah, it's still a bigger up from when he first bought it. But now that he got rid of it for the billions, which I don't know the exact number, it was like 9 point something billion. He's still making less than everybody else in that company is. So the fact that technically the Raw after Mania was Endeavor's decision is still
Wow.
surprising to me. That's I
I
found
didn't
that
know
out
that.
the hard way. I found that out recently. I just wanted to hold it in until I fucking had the time to say it.
Well, I have a debate on the Endeavor decision. I need you to realize
Go ahead.
that they put the biggest UFC star over the biggest WWE star.
All right.
Cause
I mean, yes.
remember, we can't just forget that Brock was one of the biggest draws for the UFC.
Okay.
Even though we know him for the WWE. That's a huge thing that probably went into Endeavor's thought. They're like, oh, Brock's here? Bet.
So here's my thing. Um, I just don't understand whenever it comes to when you have Raw after Mania. It's literally the biggest Raw of the year. Like
Supposedly,
the
yes.
the most viewed Raw of the year, and they screwed it up that bad. And if that's Endeavor's decision, if that is true, bro, I don't even know. I don't think I have hope for WWE anymore. Because if that's the future of what we're
Mhm.
going at, bro, I don't know.
I just want to cut off before you say anything. This is all rumors or reported rumors that
Mm-hmm.
was either confirmed by the Bleacher Report, Sean Ross app,
Mhm.
or anything that Dave Meltzer says. I'm just going off of what I've heard by those specific people. I don't follow many people. That's just the people that I've
Yeah.
heard.
Yes,
So if they're
and
saying it,
to
a
be
good percentage of it is true.
All right. Well,
and yes, to be fair, they have been wrong before. Like
Yeah.
I
mm,
will
They have. They
like
have.
they to be fair, they have been wrong before. But
Mhm.
like that's like a 10% wrong. The rest is like
mhm,
90% right. So that's where I'm like, okay, yeah, they have been wrong, but 10% wrong. The rest is like a 90%
mhm.
correct.
Mhm. On
Anybody want to bring up a rumor that they've
I
heard?
heard one. Um, it's about Drew McIntyre probably like not signing renewing his contract by the end of summer
Yes, I'm
and
glad you
switch
brought that up, Dylan.
yeah
I have
and
something to
probably
say
maybe
to that.
going to All In AEW. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
that's what I heard.
I'm hoping. I think that's something that they I really think that's something that they are considering because I don't know. For me, I know this. I'm like I watch AEW weekly, like, and so before anybody attacks me on this, oh, he doesn't watch, dude. So the roster they have right now, I really don't think it can actually do 90,000
Mm-hmm.
capacity
I agree.
seats. Uh, they gotta, to me personally, they have to have someone big to come to AEW and do a match. I think if they get Drew
Mm-hmm.
McIntyre, I think that would definitely do
And
it.
then like for the big part, I get
Or
like some people are gonna say, oh, they got Chris Jericho and Brian Danielson and like John Moxley, but yeah, I get like they're pretty like decent big names, but like Drew McIntyre on the other hand, this man,
or
um,
if they,
oh,
yeah, go
I'm
ahead,
like this
go ahead.
man like had boosted his career up and like it's like hard to hate him now. Like after he like just like repackaged himself and now like one of the biggest stars and like carried like 1 year. Continue.
Or, or if they get like Will Osprey, I know that he's been
Oh,
saying that. Yeah,
now you're speaking my
can you
language.
imagine that though? Can you
Mm-hmm.
imagine that they get Will Osprey just in time for
Yeah.
All In,
Will
dude?
Ospreay, if you're
In
listening
in
to
London,
this,
oh my God,
come
in
on the
England,
podcast,
in England,
please.
Yeah.
oh
Can
my
I just
God,
make my
dude.
take on this also,
All
since
right.
we're on the topic?
Sure,
Yes,
go
Now,
for it.
now this is what I'm gonna say. All in, there's so many things that can happen, and I don't think it's talked about enough what can happen at all in. Now, here's my take. I honestly think Drew's gonna go because, dude, Drew and so many other people have stated that they don't want to work with Vince. Vince is just, he's not good. He wasn't a good change and he was never really needed. That's why when I heard, like, oh yeah, Vince is back in office, I'm like, "Yeah?
Mm,
When? How? Why?"
yeah.
But the possibilities for All In is like impossible. Like, there's many things you can do. If they defend the IWGP US Championship on All In, just imagine what we can get.
Yeah.
Now, one
not
one thing I can say, and this is for the women's side. I don't know if anyone cares about the women's division. I'm gonna fucking say, 'cause
Mm-hmm.
women. Um,
Women, wow.
if Mercedes shows up at All In, and if Bailey is actually done with WWE,
oh, I see where he's going with this. Oh my God, I
I
didn't even think
think
about that.
we could
Oh
see
God,
Bailey show
yo.
up at All In and challenge Mercedes Monet.
I didn't think
Um,
IWGP
about
Women's
that.
Championship too.
And also, this is just a dream match of mine. just gonna get this out of the way. I want to see Shibata versus McIntyre. I want to see Shibata versus
Shabata?
McIntyre.
Shabata? Alright. Listen. Oh my god. I feel like we need to go back into this topic after something else
Mm.
because you're going to get me all hyped up. This is going to be at least an hour
All right.
convo. I just want to bring this up before we go back into this. But speaking of contracts ending or specific
Mm.
contracts, I just found out that Eric Young has been signed to the WWE back in November of 2022, and he still
Oh,
hasn't shown
Yeah.
up. His
Still,
last
yeah,
ever match
yeah,
in the WWE was against Aleister Black back in 2020.
yeah.
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 So the whole
And he's
Impact
in.
thing where hold on, sorry.
Go
He was
ahead.
in Impact, he made Violent by Design, and then I believe it was Diener. Somebody can correct me on that
Mm.
if you're Impact fans. I believe his name was Diener. Turned on him and quote unquote, how do I say this without getting myself banned? Redacted him into non existence. So then he signed with WWE afterwards. But we haven't seen him since. But he's
Mhm.
been signed for almost a year now. Anyways, go ahead.
Who's ever gotten? I'm
Um.
good. I'm good.
Here,
Oh.
I just heard about like another rumor. It's like a smaller rumor. It's about Gunther versus Brock Lesnar being discussed for like this summer. Well, I'm guessing for like SummerSlam. That's what I'm guessing.
I heard about that. I don't know how many sources I've heard say that. I know that Gunther and Brock Lesnar is a big deal going
Mhm.
on, but so is Roman Reigns versus Gunther. I don't know which one's
Yeah.
gonna happen first.
Dude, Gunther. Okay, okay. Can we? I feel people don't put this. Gunther's gonna be in the Mount Rushmore of like best wrestlers ever. Let me just say,
Yeah.
because
I feel
dude
like you
has
don't
been
need to
kicking
say that.
ass everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
And by the way, great condition he's in. I'm glad that this is what I'm also gonna say. This is gonna go like out of nowhere just to another person. There was one reason why Gunther got this push, and it's because when in the beginning when he got moved to the main roster, Vince said was if you lose a couple of pounds, we'll give you that push and we'll bring you to the main roster. Now I want to give this a thought because this was also said for a certain person that moved to AEW. Imagine if Keith Lee just did that, and imagine where
Not
he
just
could
that.
be.
He said the same thing about Kevin
Oh,
Owens. I
speaking
know
of
that.
Keith
Hmm.
Lee, that gray hair on him got to go. That gray.
Before we talk about that, I want to go back to, um, I think it was Dylan that said it, or no, it was
Yeah.
Wolf that said it. That's talking about how working with Vince McMahon, Drew McIntyre doesn't want to work with Vince McMahon and all that. Now, so here's the thing. Yeah, this is where I get the curiosity, Mike. Like it's so I want to know. Yeah, you're still working for him, but knowing that he's not going to be there, at the show, that's where I know. That's why I want to know: is it still going to be frustrating, because he's not going to be there, but he still runs it?
Oh, I actually just found something because I've been scrolling and also looking for things as well. I'm sorry to cut you off, Johnny, but
You're good. You're
recent
good. And
things.
that's
Sorry, sorry. Go, go. I'm sorry.
You're good. That's what I was just wanting to know is, and what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think it'll be frustrating with him not being there, but still him being in control a little
Well,
bit?
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
I wouldn't think that because, like, you know, I get like they'll think like, oh, he's still in control, whatever's gonna happen. But like, he'll probably like make a phone calls like Triple H and like book one of matches, probably like that. But I don't think like
God,
like
yeah, yeah,
Triple
you're
H
probably right
like
about that. Just because he
would
after what
like
we
let
saw
him
on
like make like half
uh
the roster
on
feel
the
like
Raw
that and
after
stuff.
Mania where he's
And
just sitting there scripting on like rewriting everything
that
mid
stuff.
show.
And like I feel
He
like
can
that
I
Triple H should
guarantee he can
like
do that with a phone call.
not make it feel like Vince like in full
All right,
control of
Wolf,
everything.
Wolf, go ahead. What you were about
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
you were about to say?
Now, this is just recent. I want to talk about this because this all connects.
Okay.
There's been things that Seth Rollins hasn't been too happy and all happy about WWE. And one thing that has
Yeah,
been stated is that this could be the biggest change to All In if news comes out that Seth Rollins has walked out.
I don't think he will.
I just think
He
I
yeah, he's frustrated, but I don't. You
yeah,
got
you
to
go.
remember, his wife is still there. You know, man.
Yeah.
His wife is still there. He still has a kid. And they literally bring their kid like on the bus, their travel bus, and they take their kid with them wherever they go. So I don't know. I there. I don't know. It could be a thing where he's like, "Hey, we need to go to this town," and then right after that, go to this town or something like that. I don't know, but I don't think you'll see Seth Rollins go. Yeah, maybe you can see him be pissed off and frustrated, but I don't
Yeah.
I
know.
don't think it's too much to lose. It's too much to lose.
It really is. But Seth is worth a lot of
Yeah.
He's
money,
got a
dude.
family and he has probably the best life.
And on
Mm-hmm.
Seth
Got
Rollins,
kids.
how do you feel about him winning to face Roman in the next year WrestleMania of the main event? Because Roman said the same thing. He want to face him in the WrestleMania next year for WrestleMania 40.
See, I don't think that's gonna
Yeah, me
happen quite
either.
yet. I think Seth Rollins is gonna get something bigger, or he's just gonna give up at this point.
Mhm.
I think that really covers all the rumors that have. Oh, nope, actually, one recently just popped up today, and this one aggravates me the most because this is the third time that I've heard it. Eva Marie's
I
coming
did
back to
not
Oh
want to
my
WWE.
mention that. I did
god.
not want to try to mention that.
It just
I'll
came
go
back up in my
first.
head.
I'll go first. I'll go first. If I'm allowed to, of course.
Actually, I want Ryan to go first because he hasn't said anything.
Actually, yeah, go Ryan.
I've been letting y'all have fun.
I'm just letting
Yeah,
y'all
I
go
agree
off.
with Zach. I don't like Eva Marie one bit. I honestly I think she's a shit wrestler. Um, and just yeah, I don't like her.
Actually, I have something, and I'm gonna call it out because I've seen it everywhere. I've seen so many Twitter people that there's like all these Twitter accounts that follow like for women's wrestling in the Divas era. I've seen so many people post about Eva Marie and say she can wrestle, but the only clip they show is her hitting her finisher once. Cool,
Here's my
Well,
take
you can
on it.
do a
okay.
sliced bread. Cool.
Hold on. I will defend this. I will defend her just a smidge, okay? I saw a video of her training with Brian Kendrick, and it was actually really good. So I will say that back whenever she was doing the wardrobe malfunction shit,
Oh my god, her first run.
that was yeah, like no, it wasn't her first. Like it wasn't her first run. That was like her
Oh no, that was her
whenever
second.
second run. Yeah, like her second run, I believe. But
She
yeah,
had three
like I
main
saw.
runs.
Yeah, I think it was her third run then, and because it was like the most
No, it
recent,
was the pink
the
one.
last one that she
That's when
did.
she was wearing all pink. Right, some of the yeah that.
Yeah, but anyway, I saw like a whole bunch of videos of Brian Kendrick training her, and she did really good. She pulled off a springboard. I was like, holy crap! I was like, that's insane. I didn't think that she can do that. I thought she just botches a lot, but dude, she pulled off the springboard. It landed correctly, and then and then right after that, the next video was a suicide dive. They were working on a suicide dive outside the ring, and she pulled that off perfectly. I was like, dude, holy crap, she's getting better. Like she's getting good. But then I don't know what happened. Like I, we didn't really get to see her wrestle that much. Like that's when I'm like,
Just made it look like
I
she
don't
was
know.
the job manager.
Yeah, yeah, she probably could be. If that's probably what she's coming back for. That's you never know. She could be just coming
Yep.
back to be a manager.
All right, well, we just lost our special guest here, so I think he's trying to reconnect. But I believe like her first run, whenever she was
Phone died.
in there, I
His
thought
phone died.
it was an okay. She knew how to wrestle at the time because she was getting trained by people. But the second time she came around and was like had Dewdrop as her side person, that's when it was all like
Yeah.
done. Why bring her back a third time? What's the plan on it? We don't even know. I think she has nothing else to
Or
do.
you know how like Chelsea Green
Mm,
is in Derby. What if they probably gonna do something with her?
Okay, but here's the difference between
don't
Chelsea
don't.
Green and Eva
Yeah, I was gonna
Marie.
say, don't you dare
Chelsea
talk
got
shit about
injured.
Chelsea Green.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Chelsea got injured.
Yeah,
Eva Marie just sucked
No, I'm saying,
twice.
no, I'm saying, what if they do like something together? That's what I'm saying.
Chelsea and
Chelsea Green and
Eva,
Eva Marie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. It might could work, depending on what Eva does. With Chelsea's doing
Mhm.
her Karen gimmick, so like depending on what Eva does, it could work. Unless she just joins her and to be a Karen, so you have two Karens.
Two Karens, the best tag team ever. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are on that. I think that really covers all the rumors. Who's ready for the best part about this podcast right now?
Mm,
Let's
I
do it.
guess I am. Let's do it.
Let's test our wrestling knowledge.
All right. This is how we're going to do things here. We have a quiz going on. We're going to try to do these quizzes at least maybe every 2 episodes, so we'll do it on episode 4 after this. But basically, the rules are simple. Since we don't have cams on, nobody can see us. You guys are going to hold in your answers. I'm going to play something. I'm going to tell you what the quiz is, but I'm going to play something. You're going to wait until I'm done playing it. Then you're going to have your guesses in your head. I'm going to go one by one of who you think the answer is, and I'll tell you if it's right or not.
Got it.
All right.
All right. So, this is Guess the AEW theme song.
oh,
I had this planned out for a while. If this works out well, that's great. If not, then damn. But are you guys ready?
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna make this more challenging just in case people try to change their answers at second thought. I want you guys to go into the chat bar. And I want you guys to put your answers in before I come to you. The rules are gonna be simple though. I'm gonna play the theme song for the first, I'm
Think
gonna
it's.
say
I just want to
six
say
to
I think
seven
it's not
seconds.
fair already that you're doing AEW. Think that's a little
Yeah,
unfair, but okay.
I know because nobody knows AEW themes that well compared to
Yeah,
WWE. I'm
yeah.
making it a challenge. I'm doing something that
That's a
freaking
little unfair, buddy. That's a little unfair.
not unfair in my opinion. All right, everybody
It's
go into
fine. We'll figure it
everybody
out.
go into that chat bar, and I'm gonna play 6 to 7 seconds of one of the theme songs. You guys can guess from there. Type it in there. I'm gonna come to you one by one. If you got the answer right, you get a point. If you got it wrong, then you get nothing. Are you guys ready?
Oh yes.
Yes.
I feel like I need to start off with something easy, so we're gonna play. I also got some old theme songs in here, so y'all gonna get fucked. We're gonna start with this
The doctor will see you now.
That's the.
one. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. Type it in. All right, Ryan, what's your answer?
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Dylan,
Britt Baker.
Johnny,
Britt Breaker.
1 point each. Good job.
Yay.
See, I gave y'all easy ones. You can't yell at me.
Okay, okay. It's gonna get
That's
harder
why
by that by
everybody started yelling
it
at
goes
her.
You're
on. Let's
damn
go.
right it
Everybody
is.
starts yelling at her.
Hey, we got our
Wolfman,
special
join.
guest back.
Okay, I'm sorry about me dying. I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Wolfman,
Put it
unfortunately,
on
Alright.
the
we
calendar.
did start the quiz. We just did the first one, but you can still join in for the next. We have
Okay.
9. We have 9 of them. It's called Guess the AEW theme song.
Okay.
We already did the first one, and the
Explain
answer.
more of the rules because
Oh,
he's
okay. So basically,
yeah.
I'm gonna play 6 to 7 seconds of a theme song. You're gonna type it in the chat bar inside this little thing. You're gonna put in your answer first before I come to you, but we're gonna take turns one by one of who your answer is. Just put it in the chat before the 7 seconds end. If you don't know it, then you can ask for a repeat, or I can play an extra 3 seconds of it. But the first
Okay.
answer was obviously Britt Baker DMD. I gave you an easy one. Who's ready for the next one?
Me.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
All right. Number 2. Don't say it out loud.
Got it.
Is that it?
All right, Ryan, I'm gonna come to you first. What's the answer?
FTR?
Orange
No.
Cassidy.
Dylan, what's your answer? Johnny, what's
Yeah.
your answer?
Let's
Orange
go.
Cassidy.
Wolfman, what's your answer?
Orange Cassidy.
Everybody got a point except for Ryan.
You know how I am with
FTR.
AEW.
I gotta admit, Orange Cassidy's first theme song before he changed it to Jane was so much
Mhm.
better. But yeah, so
I
everybody
thought
got.
I thought that's what their theme was kind of like, though. Like the beginning's kind of like
Kinda,
that.
kinda. They do sound
I
a
mean, it
Okay,
little.
so
starts off with more of like
I
a
don't feel as
rock beat,
bad.
like a dun 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 dun.
All right, I don't feel as bad anymore then.
Like, oh, well, I don't feel as bad anymore. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on points real
I got
quick.
2 points.
I'm gonna give Wolfman a point because even though he wasn't in here, it was probably pretty obvious for him too. So you get a point.
Yeah.
I know Britt Baker's theme. I know Britt Baker's theme.
2,
All right,
2,
I'm
1.
trying to see who else's names I missed in here. All right, so are you guys ready for number 3?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
This is
I'm
where I
scared.
feel like people are gonna start hating me, but here we go. That was 7 seconds.
What the fuck was that?
Ryan, what's your answer?
Straight up hate.
I need a bit more played, dude.
All right, we're gonna replay it. We're gonna do 10 seconds this time. You ready?
Yes.
Christ.
I think I
have
know it.
zero clue, dude.
I think I know it.
I'm just
I
gonna
feel
throw
like
a shot in the.
Yeah, go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
throw
throw
it,
a
but
shot in the
I'm gonna
dark,
play more
bro.
after it because I feel like more gets into it.
Oh well, then I'm gonna wait.
No. I'm gonna let you guys make your answers. Ryan, what's the answer?
This I know it's not right, but Wheeler Yuta.
All right, Dylan, what's your answer?
Second. Is it? Why is it like Jungle Express?
What do you say?
You said
I
Jungle
know.
Express? You mean
Yeah,
Jungle
Jungle
Boy?
Boy. Well, yeah, Jungle Boy. I don't know. I was
All
thinking
right,
of
Johnny,
fashion.
answer.
Okay. It's shot in the dark here, right? Is it Takeshita? Is it Takeshita?
Wolfman, what's your
What's
answer?
that?
I said Hikaru Shida?
Wolfman's the only one that
What?
got it correct. It was Hikaru Shida.
Damn. I knew it
Yo!
had that Japanese, man.
Alright, that was a good
I was
guess.
close.
I immediately thought of Shida, dude. Oh my
Dude,
god.
all right,
Dude,
so
that's
I'm gonna play
good.
more
That's
of
good.
it because I feel like the beginning of it doesn't give away it. Just listen. Keep listening.
Oh yeah, yes, that's her. That's her.
That's where it goes
Oh
in.
my god.
That's
All
where
right, I
people are
might have
gonna
got
get
it
it.
then. I don't know though.
Wow.
The rules
Wow.
were 6 to 7 seconds. I'm not the one who made the
How
song,
am
so
I
we're the
in the
beginning
lead
zone.
when I missed a
Well,
point?
because we
That's
gave you a
crazy.
point.
Would you let me take
Okay.
that point away from you, sir?
No, I'm good.
All right. Is everybody ready for number 4?
Yes.
I
Yes,
guess so.
sir.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know how many people are gonna get this. It all depends on how long you've seen AEW for, but gotta turn them
In
down.
a circle.
Oh,
Rainmaker
I got it.
posse. It's go time.
Well,
I got it.
all right.
Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud, and don't say nowhere yet this time, John. Let them answer. Ryan, what's your answer?
Inner Circle? I don't fucking know, dude.
Dylan,
I
what's your
thought I had
answer?
it, and then I don't got it.
Good
Dylan, what's
guess.
your answer? That was a good guess. In a circle. Yep, that's the theme song. I got it. Dylan, what's your answer?
Wait, play the team again.
You want
No,
to repeat?
what? No,
He,
come
he wants to
on,
repeat.
man.
He's allowed to repeat.
All right.
Yeah, in a circle. Painmaker posse. It's go time.
What's your answer?
Why is that something else in it? What is
You can say neither
Oh,
and
no,
just
no.
lose a point.
Guess, I'm gonna guess. Inner,
Go for
Circle
it.
Posse.
Technically, you get 5 guesses because there's only 5 people in the inner circle. So if that
Oh,
helps you at all,
okay. Who's
say your
Inner
answer.
Circle? So we got, freaking.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
Yeah, because you're wasting time.
Oh, give me that shit.
All right, he says Sammy Guevara. Johnny Mayhem, your answer.
Jake Hager.
I'm just
Wolfman, your answer.
saying.
Jake Hager?
All
Oh,
right, Johnny and Wolfman got it correct.
Let's go!
That. I knew right when I heard the
it
fucking.
was just
I should have had
Johnny,
you
set
play it
me
again.
up.
it was
Johnny,
Sammy
set me up.
or freaking Jake.
Hey, I'd
Come
just
on,
like to
let's
say
go.
something real
Let's
quick.
go.
I'd just like to say something real quick. Hey, I said Inner Circle, so I should get at least.
No. No.
I said the whole
Inner
team.
I
circle.
got him hurt. I got him hurt.
Oh yeah, I
Actually-
can play that. I actually like that part. Here we go.
Yeah,
Wow.
Hager.
He gave it away after 2
Come on.
seconds longer. Oh my god, that's funny. If I would have played it 2 seconds longer, he would have got the answer.
Literally.
Shout out AEW for not giving that away.
All right.
Number 5, you ready?
Yep.
No, I
Yeah, I'm
have
ready.
nightmares now.
I'm ready.
Nightmares now. All right.
I'm
I
ready.
feel like it's gonna get easier on
I
Ryan.
can already see. I can already see how I'm gonna get roasted. I can
You know what? I'll play an easier one. Okay, you guys ready? Don't say it out loud. Don't say yes or no out loud. Just listen, type in your answer, and then tell me it one by one. Go.
Oh, yeah. I heard it.
Dude, if I type it, everyone's gonna say, everyone's gonna
I'm not
see it.
Yeah,
and be
I'm
like,
not gonna
oh
let
yeah.
people type it
I already know
anymore.
who it is.
All right,
But
what's the
I heard
answer?
Hangman, dude.
Dylan,
Adam
what's the
Page.
answer?
I already knew.
Johnny, what's the answer?
Hangman, CM Punk. Sorry, Adam Page.
Punkman Page. Wolfman, what's the
It's
answer?
Adam Page.
Hangman Adam Page.
Everybody gets a point.
Let's do some
I
cowboy
heard
shit.
All right, you ruined it by saying that.
Well, fuck you.
Give him a negative for that.
Do some
Don't
Broke
even
Mountain.
start. Stop
Negative
it.
900. All
Do
right.
some Broke Mountain.
Oh, all right.
No
Negative
more,
900.
no
Here
more
we go.
typing in the chat because I feel that is kind of cheating now. All
Yeah.
right, who's ready for number 6? Number 6, am I right? Yeah, 6.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Say it loud.
No, no.
There it is. There it is.
Ryan, what's your answer?
Ooh.
FTR.
Dylan, what's your answer?
FTR, yeah, fine. I just heard yeah, and remind me.
Johnny,
It
what's
reminded me
your
the old
answer?
revival thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah, I heard
FTR.
that.
Wolfman, what's your answer?
FTR.
All right,
Yeah,
everybody gets a point. I thought that would.
The yeah
Fuck the
part,
revival.
they just took
Bro,
me
I'm
back.
sorry.
Who?
When they said say yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, it just
oh.
took me back to revival.
I was like, there it
Yeah,
is.
I didn't even think about that during whenever I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, nice.
That's why I was like,
Say
what?
yeah.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah.
I have a tiebreaker too. Don't worry. So in case this 10 doesn't go well, I have a
It's
tiebreaker.
LA Knight, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I feel like I should have some redemption points. Like if I get the 11th one or something. I don't know. I'm at negative 9,000. It's okay.
Put all your points in like they do with Stash Club. Hashtag represent Stash Club Wrestling. Love you guys. Next one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
I feel like I'm just gonna let
Why
everybody
am
say
I
their answers at the
blanking?
same time. 1, 2,
Why am I
3,
blanking?
go.
John Moxley.
John
Mox.
Moxley.
All right, everybody gets a point. Actually, Dylan, what was your
Said
answer right
Mox.
there? He said, John
I said
Moxley.
Mox.
I'm gonna give you the point.
Dang.
That's not actually his name. It's John Moxley,
Hey,
but I guess
sir.
I'll let you have a point.
He said Jonathan.
Now, if
Jonathan
you would have played the
Moxley.
wild things like
Jonathan
that,
Moxley.
everybody would guess like in 1 second.
Jonathan Aloysius
Ambrose.
Shut
Marquavius
up.
Johnson
Let's
III.
go.
All right, the next 3, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna
Oh,
get
Lord.
unless you're like hardcore AEW fans. I think
Well-
John might get it.
Well,
Why not?
Oh, I know who this
why it's
is.
like Razor Ramon
Don't
thing.
say it out loud. Ryan, what's your answer?
Ooh, I think I know who this is. Awesome Kong?
Okay, Dylan, what's your answer?
So her yelling. Let's see.
I need an answer.
Okay. Mm,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I don't know what's an answer. Johnny Mayhem, what's your answer? Oh, you said Billy Gunn. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Johnny Mayhem, what's your answer?
Can I get a replay?
Do you want 7 seconds again, or do you want 10 seconds?
10 seconds, please. Shit, bro. Okay. I might
5
lose this
seconds.
one.
5.
All right. Is it Lance Archer?
All right, Wolfman, what's your answer?
Nyla Rose?
Wait.
Wolfman's the only one that got it right.
Let's go!
Oh, no wonder. To be fair, I'm not a Nyla Rose fan, so I wouldn't have
I
got that.
thought it. I didn't remember. I couldn't remember her name.
Listen, Nyla Rose is the only one who would have who, ha, who.
It's because
See, I was thinking Awesome Kong because Kong.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking Awesome Kong
Bro,
too.
okay, can I say something? When did Nyla Rose become Tyler the Creator with New Magic Wand, bro? Fucking who, ha, who.
Oh my god.
All right, we are
Yo.
on number 9. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
I have nightmares still.
Good.
Wait.
Wow.
I love this game.
All right, we good to go.
Yeah, Ryan, give me your answer.
All right, very good, very evil. Danhausen.
Dylan, give me your answer.
Play the game again.
You want 7 seconds or 10 seconds?
Give me 10 seconds. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Johnny Mayhem, what's your answer?
Danhausen.
Wolfman, what's your answer?
Danhausen.
All right, everybody gets a point.
Yeah.
Damn it, bro.
Who's winning? Wait,
Wolf-
leaderboard.
Wolf
What's
is
the
winning, Johnny in
leaderboard?
second place.
Wolfman's at 9 plus. Well, technically, with the advantage of you not being here, and knowing Britt Baker's team, still. Johnny has 7. Dylan has 6. Ryan has 5.
Wow.
Wait, I thought I have negative 9,000.
Do you want
You
that to
wanna
be
have
real?
9,000?
I mean, no.
All right. This is the final one. I'm trying to think. No, if whoever gets this, Wolfman wins, basically.
Yo, make it a hard one then. Make it.
I mean,
Brian,
and
make it
whoever
difficult
gets
for
this
us.
last one
It's
wins.
not hard. Everybody's gonna guess this on the spot unless you don't keep up with anything wrestling. Period. All right, here we go. Number 10.
Can I go?
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, my bad.
Let me do it
Wolfman
again,
My
because you guys
bad.
laughed during it.
Play it again for Johnny.
All
Play it
right,
again for
everyone
Johnny.
quiet.
I
Wolfman, I'm saving you for last because I already know you know the answer. Ryan, what's the answer?
Jay White. I don't know why I was like tripping for a second.
Dylan just randomly left during this, but Johnny, what's the answer?
Jay White.
Wolfman, you know the answer.
Oh, let me go down everything because Jay White Mark over here. The man who single-handedly
Alright.
sold out Madison Square Garden and has
Alright.
defeated
What's the
Kazuchika
theme?
Okada,
Alright.
record time at Wrestle Kingdom at 14 minutes. Switchblade,
Okay, so
King
it's Jay
Switch
White.
Daddy Jay White.
Jay Ward. I was about to say.
Kingsman's daddy, Jay White. Dylan, you disconnected at a poor time.
Alright, can I hear the theme?
Oh my
Why you
God.
saying Dylan shut up for a second? I didn't even say anything.
All right, so Wolfman won first place, but we're
Wait,
still gonna hold contentions for a second and a third,
yeah, can you play the theme
which
for me?
means you want me to
Like,
play the theme for you, even though we got the answer.
I just
All
want to
right,
hear
screw it.
what it was.
He low key just wanted to hear it again.
Play it again.
It looks up. Okay.
Oh wait, what's your answer, Dylan?
Oh, why it sounds so familiar? Wait. Oh shit. Wait.
Why does it sound
All
like
right,
you
but
almost said something about vanilla?
all right,
He was gonna say it sounds so familiar. Like, why is it not coming to me?
all right. I'm gonna
You
say
really don't know the answer to this?
Jay White.
All right,
I'm guessing.
I don't like how
I'm
he
gonna let. I'm gonna,
hesitated on not knowing that
Yeah,
White.
Yeah, dude. There's no. He knew. He
he did.
heard.
He
He
did
came
technically
in.
still
Heard
give me
us.
the answer, so I am gonna give him the point.
Not
What's the
He came
fair.
theme?
in and heard all of us.
I call a load of bullshit because you didn't give me the one for the inner circle when I said inner circle.
Because
So,
that was the team. You know what?
so
Because
You know what? You're
this is
right.
some bullshit.
I'm gonna keep Dylan at the 6, not the 7. Taking away the point only because
What?
Wolfman has 10 points and Johnny has 8
Okay.
points, so Johnny's in second place. But Ryan and Dylan are tied at 6,
All right.
which means you guys get the
Wow.
tiebreaker song.
Ryan's at 6. That's perfect.
Damn. Dylan and Ryan at 6.
Had to
Hey,
talk about my
Tommy.
car like that, huh? Had to talk about my car.
Call it out, Tommy 6. All right. This
Hold
is
up,
Called
the
out
Tommy.
my car
final
like that.
round,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell you this right now. It is a current song, so if you get this wrong, I don't blame you, honestly.
What?
Oh Lord.
It is a
It's
current
a
theme song
current
being
song.
used right now in
Oh, I thought you said
2023.
Kermit.
And
My bad. I'm
Kermit the
AEW,
sorry.
which
Frog.
company? Which company?
Kermit the
Which company?
Frog
It's
you.
AEW.
This is
We're
all
only doing
AEW theme
AEW.
songs.
All right.
All right, Wolfman and Johnny, I would like you to go mute.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just these two. Are you two ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, Ryan, what's your answer?
God.
If you guys don't get this right, I'm gonna have to find something all differently now.
You play it again.
I'm probably
Play it
gonna
again.
play
All the 10
again.
seconds.
7 seconds or 10.
10. All right. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a faction, but I don't remember the name of the faction. Can I say the members?
Yes.
Soraya, Ruby Soho, and Tony
Oh,
Storm.
ain't
All
it
right,
thinking
Dylan,
like
what's
the
your
three?
answer?
I said like, I said Saraya, but like, does that count? Will you count that if I say Saraya?
If it's just Soraya, then no.
Oh, dang. Okay, what's the
So
faction name?
unfortunately,
No, I was asking.
Ryan is
Okay,
right. You
well
said
I
just
know that.
Soraya.
Well, I'm saying if I say it, I'm saying I'm thinking. Well,
You already said I was right, so I
What?
mean,
So yeah, Ryan is right.
it's too
It is,
late.
What?
it is Ruby Soho, Tony
What?
Storm, and Saraya,
Well, I
aka
didn't
the
say that.
Outcast.
Well, cause I thought it was only Saray thing. I know it was like she probably. I thought she used her thing song with the with the faction. That's why I said that.
No, you basically still got it wrong though.
What? I mean, whatever.
Let's
All right, so
go.
the answer was the Outcast.
Dude,
All
it,
right,
Ryan got
I ain't gonna lie, it was
I'll
so
take
hard to
that.
be on mute. I was screaming at my phone the whole
And
time.
Did you know
also,
the answer?
I full on forgot the name. I forgot the
no,
name, and I was
I'm
like, "Oh
so
God!" But I knew who it
disappointed.
was.
Nah, who said that's Paige's solo theme when you
That
know her theme is
yeah,
Zombified?
yeah, that was Dylan. That was Dylan.
Hey man, not all of us know wrestling by heart, but so we have Wolfman at
You
10,
sure?
Johnny at 8, and Ryan at 7. Dylan got 6, so that means Wolf Kid or Wolfman, as our guest, you have won our first ever guest challenge.
Let's go!
Yeah.
GG's. Good
Worship
job. Good job.
me.
Let's go,
I am your
GG's.
god.
Mhm.
Oh God, here we go. God complex.
I am the
You
I am the tribal guesser. Acknowledge me.
Yeah, okay.
Are we calling him that?
Calm down, Tribal
I
Queef.
am now. No, I'm the.
Calm
I
down.
am the. I
You are
am
not the
the. I
WrestleReacts
am the
champion,
Adam
okay?
Blompiade of this show now.
Oh my
You are not the
god.
So,
Yeah,
WrestleReacts
Adam
champion,
Yes,
in
I.
okay?
episode
Give me
4,
my
we're gonna
briefcase.
crown.
Give me my
You know what?
briefcase.
You know what? You are a guest, which means you'll have to come back for episode 4 because you are currently the WrestleReacts champion
Mine. Mine.
until episode 4, where you have to defend it again.
Okay. Feed.
1
But
hour and
until
11
Feed
minutes.
me
Is that
chaos.
it?
that was an wow, that was an hour and 11 minutes. But until then, we'll be back next week with episode 3 of the WrestleReacts podcast. It has been your boys, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.